Hey you guys, welcome back to Rebuilding a Kick-Ass Life. Initially the video was rebuilding a kick-ass life after divorce, and then I just took that out because I thought, well, anybody can be trying to rebuild their kick-ass life at any point during their life. And so I wasn't even going to do a video today, and I received a comment last night after doing my video yesterday, and I thought, no, I need to address that. And sometimes I feel like I'm just not camera ready, you know, like for example, today I've got like gray hair, gray roots that need to be done. And I did put on some makeup because I had to get some groceries this morning. But sometimes I feel like my house isn't ready or I'm just not camera ready. And then I thought, no, I'm going to do a video. I don't care if I'm not camera ready. When am I ever camera ready? Because I want my channel to be, I want to be true to my word, and I want my channel to be real and to be authentic, and that means that it's not perfect. And my house might not be perfect, and I might not be perfect, and I don't care because that is life. And so the reason for my video today was I did a video yesterday that was how to walk away with dignity. I think the thumbnail was something like don't chase and don't beg. And the premise of the video was really that when somebody chooses or doesn't choose you or chooses not to be with you, then don't beg, don't chase, don't plead, don't cry, don't manipulate them into wanting or begging them to stay with you. Because if they're not choosing you authentically and genuinely want to be with you and are choosing you, then what I just feel like when you are begging them or crying not to leave you, it is out of such desperation that you instantly lose your value. And that when men or women for that matter see that in you, they are going to, I believe, think less of you. And when you tolerate their disrespect, maybe, I don't know, maybe they're cheating, maybe they're dishonoring you, maybe they're disrespecting you, maybe it's abusive, maybe it's not. But when they are blatantly treating you in a way that you don't feel safe, valued, loved, cherished, vulnerable, then what's the point? What is the point? And I really believe that if you are continuously staying in a relationship that devalues you, that disrespects you, that dishonors you, then the more chances you give them, the more they're going to be apt to continue the behavior, because I think that at that point, they just think you're never going to leave. They have disrespected you and dishonored you and walked all over you and ignored you and didn't validate you, and you're still there, that they're not going to change the behavior. And so the comment was, good women don't leave their men. And I was like, well, good women don't leave good men, but good women will, not always, some will stay forever, but good women, I think eventually will leave bad men. So if you've got a good man, then yeah, I agree, good women don't leave good men. But the comment was that good women don't leave their men, and that I was projecting masculine energy. I'm not even quite sure what that means, actually. But I was sort of taken aback by that comment. And so I agree to a certain extent, that being that good women probably will not leave a good man. But I disagree that women are just going to stay in a relationship to stay in a relationship, no matter what. And I think that there's something to be said about fighting for your relationship in terms of both of you coming together if you both want it and fighting for it, but not one-sided. And so I don't want this to be a long drawn out video. And I know that I think I'd stated in that video that I have been divorced twice. And listen, you guys, that's not a fucking proud to be divorced twice. It's not like, you know, a badge of honor for me. My first divorce, I was married at 23. I had 3 kids by the time I was 29. And yes, hard pill to swallow. That marriage probably could have been salvaged. I feel like I need to take ownership in that. At the time, of course, it was all about, you know, what he was doing wrong. But now I can see that I played a part in it, of course. And that, you know, it's a hard pill to swallow. I feel like I may have been even in my like selfish girl era where things weren't going great. We didn't work on our marriage to try and salvage it. And it was just easy to leave. And that is the truth. My second marriage, I needed to leave. I had completely lost who I was in that marriage. I was in that marriage for 15 years. I didn't do the work after my first marriage. And what I mean by that is there was no introspection, there was no self-reflection. I didn't understand who I was, what I wanted at my core. And I just wanted to be in a family. And that's a big mistake that a lot of us make, because when you just want somebody there, then you're going to, sorry, this veneer is literally, I have to pop it back in. It might even fall out during this video. I'm getting a crown put on next week. Anyway, I can feel it moving around. I digress. But I think that when you are in a relationship, or you just want to be in a relationship, or you just want to be with someone, or you don't want to be alone, then you're choosing someone out of desperation. And choosing someone out of desperation is never going to be a good thing. I want to be in a position where I am with someone because I choose to be with someone, and that someone is enhancing my life. They're not there to complete it. And that, I feel like after 8 years of being on my own, I am finally there. That was a lot of hard work, you guys, to get there. And it took me the better part of 4 years to even like see the light at the end of the tunnel, where I, you know, felt like I was good on my own. I know who I am. I know what I want. I know what I don't want. I know what I am not going to tolerate. I know the boundaries that I need to put in place. And for a long time during that marriage, I didn't stand up for myself. I wasn't living authentically. I wasn't living a life that felt good on the inside. It looked probably great from the outside, but it didn't feel good on the inside. I hit my low. I hit my rock bottom. I was in a jail cell being falsely arrested of domestic violence. And I thought at that point, how did I get here? I'm so broke. I'm so broken. It was a horrible place to be. And statistically, women and men, but I'm going to talk on women because that's what the work I've done and what I've read up on. But statistically, women will leave a relationship 4 to 5 times before they leave their relationship for good. So it's not, women don't leave their men on a whim. There's a lot of thought that goes into it. There's a lot of consideration. There's a lot of turmoil and stress and angst that goes into making that decision, especially if you have children. And so whoever left that comment that good women don't leave their men, well, sometimes good women have to leave their men when their men aren't good men, you know? And I just was going to delete the comment because I want this channel to be uplifting, and I want this channel to be, you know, a safe place to come, and I want everyone to be supportive of one another. But again, I don't want it to be, like I said before, rainbow and sunshine. I want to have the tough conversations. And by this, I think it was a gentleman actually that left this comment. By him leaving this comment, it opened up the door to this conversation of this fallacy that if you're a good woman, you're not going to walk out on a marriage. Because 2 things can be true at the same time. And so you can be a good woman and you can also walk out on a marriage, especially when it is not good and it is killing you, you know, killing you spiritually, emotionally, mentally, physically. And so I thank you for the comment. I didn't delete it because when I was thinking about it last night, I thought this is actually going to be a great topic for a video. That there's this, you know, misconception that good women don't get divorced, or good women don't leave their marriage. And like I said, being divorced twice is actually not something that I'm proud of, and it's not something that I, you know, wish on anyone. It took that second divorce for me to really find myself again, and become this best version of myself. And if you want to call that masculine energy, then I don't know, call it masculine energy. I just think that as a woman, you have the choice to be with someone or not. If you don't feel, like I said before, safe, loved, fulfilled, cherished, respected, accepted, validated, all of those things that I think are so important when you're in a relationship, because at the end of the day, what is the point of being with someone if they don't offer you those things? And it's not, you know, it's not a financial decision. It is, I mean, obviously it would be great to have somebody in your life that also is, you know, can contribute financially, but for me going forward, I want somebody that is going to be supportive and kind and safe and respectful. I've had enough of the crass and the rage and the anger and the dishonesty and the disloyalty. I've had enough of that. I choose to either be alone and be in my truth and be in peace, over being with someone just to be with someone and just because I don't want to be alone. My motto is, unless your presence feels better than my solitude, then I'm okay in my solitude, because my solitude feels really good. It feels really peaceful. And my hope and my dream would be to find someone, or to be with someone, find someone. Like, I'm not even doing anything to actively find someone. I feel like they're just going to like miraculously just land on my lap. So, which is not going to happen. But to be, I do want a family. That's where I'm, I think, at my best, is in an intact family, a mom, dad, Christmas, Thanksgiving, family dinners. I love to cook. That's where I'm at my best. And having a partner, but being in a partnership, not just having a partner where I'm not an equal. And so that is where I am at my best, and that is what I desire. And I don't think that at 58 life is over for me, or that I can't find that or have that again. I'm just going to be a lot more discerning this time, if and when somebody comes into my life. That's because I choose them and I want them, not that I need them. Okay? Anyway, that's it. Thanks for listening. I love you guys, my subscribers, because I feel like we are so like-minded. And I started this journey 8 years ago to help inspire you to rebuild your kick-ass life. And I hope I'm doing that by doing these videos. Keep the comments coming, because it's the comments that give me ideas for a new video. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram, because I do these kind of little blurbs or talks relatively on like a consistent basis, whereas sometimes here I feel like I let you down because I don't have the time to sit and talk for 20 minutes, half an hour. But thanks, you guys. Follow me on Instagram at Mama Moynes. Also, I have a podcast, Get Real with Mama Moynes. I'm on a bit of a hiatus with the podcast, but I have probably, I don't know, 80 to 100 videos on there about lots of different topics, you know, blended families, divorce, narcissistic relationships, lots of different topics. You can check that out on anywhere where you listen to a podcast, Spotify, Apple, wherever. Get Real with Mama Moynes is my podcast. And Instagram is where I try and post consistently to keep you empowered, motivated, inspired, and all that great stuff. So that's it. Have a great day, and thanks for listening. And whoever left the comment, thank you. Gave me a great idea for another video.